Hello students, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. In this we are discussing about the chapter coal and petroleum. In this session we are going to discuss about specially coal. Coal is an ancient gift serving modern society. Yes, it is one of the ancient gifts which is given by the nature to the modern society. Because coal has been known and used for thousands of years. It is being used from thousands of years. It is one of our earliest sources of heat and light. Yes, in the earlier days, it was used for production of heat and as well as light. But it became as a fuel of importance only after the Industrial Revolution, which led to an increase in the demand as fuel. As industries are being increased, the demand of fuel is increased, and hence this coal is being used nowadays as a fuel for running these industries. But earlier, it also was used for production of heat and light as well as. Actually, the coal obtained from the firewood and the coal used in vehicles and factories are different. Do you know that? Yes, coal obtained from the firewood when wood is fired, coal is obtained. That coal and the coal which is obtained by mining, these two are entirely different. Coal used in factories is mined from the earth crust, which is formed because of the dead organisms like the planet, plants, and animals by the process called carbonization. It is too hard actually, rock hard solid it is. The coal obtained from the firewood is usually charcoal. It is porous material actually. So they are a little different. The coal obtained by the carbonization process is mined from the earth crust. It will be very hard rock solid and it is used in industries for the production of huge amount of heat energy. But the coal which is obtained by firing wood, that we call firewood, it is generally charcoal. It is obtained when wood is fired. Okay, a little different these two. The main products obtained by the destructive distillation of coal are as follows. One it is coke, coal tar, coal gas, and ammonia liquor. These are the products obtained when coal is undergone destructive distillation. We have seen about this destructive distillation in the earlier sessions. What does it mean, destructive distillation? Heating coal at very high temperature in the absence of air is called destructive distillation of coal. When it is undergone this process, coal produces four products. They are coke, solid substance, coal tar and ammonia liquor, two liquid substances, and one gaseous product, that is coal gas. In this way, four products are produced when this coal is undergone destructive distillation. That means when coal is heated strongly in the absence of air. Let us see about those one by one. First among them, the solid product is coke. Coke is almost a pure form of carbon. It contains around 98% carbon. So it is almost a pure substance, pure element carbon. Coke is a porous block and similar to coal. Yes, it is a porous block substance which is seems like coal actually. Coke has high percentage of carbon and very low percent of impurities. That's why you say it is also almost one of the purest forms of carbon. On destructive distillation of coal, we get this solid product coke, which is containing around 98% carbon only. So we can say it is also one of the purest forms. Impurities in this will be very less quantity. Coke is a good fuel and burns without smoke. As it is containing only carbon, no other impurities, it burns without any smoke. It produces only carbon dioxide. Okay, that's why it is one of the good fuel. It is largely employed as reducing agent in the extraction of metals from their ores. Yes, in the extraction of metals from their ores, this coke is mixed with them while heating strongly. So it acts as reducing agent and it extracts pure metals. So it is used in the extraction of pure metals. So it has very importance in metallurgical processes, that is in the purification of metals from their ores. It is used in the manufacturing of steel and in the extraction of many types of metals. Yes, as we told, it is used in the extraction of metals from their ores. What are ores? The metal compounds which are available in the earth crust as minerals are called ores. For example, if you see here, we told iron. Iron won't exist in the pure form as iron in the earth crust. It exists in its compounds form like iron oxide, iron carbon. In this way it is available. These compounds of iron are called ores of iron. Now these ores of iron are extracted from the earth crust. From these, iron is extracted or separated. In this separation process of metals from their compounds, which we call as ores, this coke is used. When this coke is mixed with them and heated, this coke separates pure metal from their ores, that we say reduction. So this coke is used as reducing agent in the extraction of metals from their ores. Even this coke is also used in the manufacturing of steel. What is steel? Steel is an alloy of iron and some other metals. So this coke is also added to the iron in making of alloy steel. This gives much strength and it makes that iron as stainless steel. That means rustless. To avoid rusting, along with some other metals, this coke is also added to iron. So in the manufacturing of steel, in this way coke is also used. Not only in that, in extraction of many metals, this coke is used as reducing agent. It is also used in making fuel gases like water gas and producer gas. So there are some fuel gases. So water gas and producer gas, which are some mixtures of some gases like suppose if you say water gas is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. If it's a producer gas, it is a mixture of carbon monoxide and nitrogen gas. In this way, these are some fuel gases which are used as fuels. So in the making of these fuel gases, this coke is used. So next product in the destructive distillation of coal is coal tar, which is a liquid product. Coal tar is a mixture of different carbon compounds. Actually, this coal tar is not a single compound. It is a mixture of so many carbon compounds. So it is a thick black liquid with unpleasant smell. You might have observed this in earlier days for covering roads. They use a black thick liquid, that was coal tar. So it is actually not a single compound. It is a mixture of so many carbon compounds. Coal tar is obtained as one of the byproducts while obtaining coke or coal gas. Yes, actually, in the destructive distillation of coal, the major products will be coke and coal gas. Along with these two, this coal tar and ammonium liquor, these two will be produced as byproducts. So coal tar is a highly viscous liquid. That means a thick liquid, highly viscous liquid, and its color is a brownish black or black colored. It is a variable mixture of many substances. As we told, it is not a single compound. It is a mixture of so many carbon compounds. So it is a thick liquid. That means a highly viscous liquid. Coal tar is used in the manufacturing of many products such as synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, plastics, roofing materials, etc. So in this all, as a starting material, this coal tar is used. So it is used in many ways. In the manufacturing of so many materials, this coal tar is used. Have you seen this all? in making of some dyes, synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, means plastics, roofing materials like sheets. So in the manufacturing of these all, this coal tar is used. Okay. The fractional distillation of coal tar gives many chemical substances which are used in the preparation of dyes, explosives, paints, synthetic fibers, drugs, and pesticides. These all are prepared from the products obtained when fractional distillation of coal tar occurred. Fractional distillation means, as we told, this coal tar is not a single compound. It is a mixture of so many carbon compounds, and these all are liquids. So when these liquids are heated at a particular temperature, the liquids which are having lower boiling points will evaporate first, and in that way different components of this coal tar separated at different temperatures. That technique is called fractional distillation. So by that different substances or compounds are being separated from this coal tar. These all products obtained by the fractional distillation of coal are used in many ways. They are shown here. Some are used in making of dyes, explosives, paints, synthetic fibers, and even drugs, and even some are used in making of these pesticides. And even some of these chemical substances are benzene, toluene, phenol, and aniline. So these are the products obtained from the coal tar when it is undergone fractional distillation. What are the products obtained? Some of the products they have shown here, see, benzene, toluene, phenol, and aniline. No worry, these are called carbon compounds or organic compounds, which we will learn in higher classes. So these are used in these all purposes, as shown as mentioned above. Naphthalene balls used to repel moth and other insects are also obtained from coal tar. Yes, in our homes and stores they use these naphthalene balls to repel moth and some other insects, isn't it? These naphthalene balls are also obtained from this coal tar. It is also one of the products obtained from the fractional distillation of coal tar. Till about 2 decades ago, coal tar was used as binding material in making of roads. Yes, in making of roads, they use some big stones. So to bind these big stones and this coal tar was used as binding material. That we call as block top roads. Or that block top was made with this coal tar in the earlier days. But nowadays, what is happening? Nowadays, bitumen is used in making of roads in place of coal tar. Bitumen is also one of the carbon compound. It is being used for blacktop or covering these roads, making of roads instead of coal tar. So in earlier days, they have used this coal tar for roofing roads. But nowadays, it is replaced by bitumen. It is also one of the carbon compound. Next, one more product in the destructive distillation of coal is coal gas. Coal gas is also one of the byproducts in the processing of coal or coke. So when you uh, get coke from the coal by the product process called destructive distillation, this coal gas is also produced as one of the byproducts. This is a gaseous component produced in that process. Coal gas is mainly a mixture of hydrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide. Yes, this coal gas is also a mixture of some gases. They are hydrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide. The gases present in coal gas are combustible and hence it is an excellent fuel. See the component gases present in the coal gas: hydrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide. These all gases are highly combustible gases. So this coal gas can be used as an excellent fuel. It has high calorific value. What does it mean here, calorific value again? The amount of heat energy produced from certain quantity of fuel. that is called calorific value. It has a high calorific value. That means it can produce a high amount of heat energy. By that it can be used as good fuel. So coal gas is used as fuel in mainly for heating in many industries. So as it has a high calorific value, that means as it can produce high amount of temperature and heat, it is being used in many industries for heating purposes. Okay, it was used for lighting houses, factories, and streets in earlier days. Not only as heating fuel, it was also used as lighting houses, factories, and streets in earlier days. The another product produced in the destructive distillation of coal is ammonia liquor. Ammonia liquor or ammonium hydroxide. Actually, ammonia liquor means the solution of ammonia. Ammonia means we know NH3. The solution of ammonia is called ammonia liquor. When ammonia dissolves into water, it forms ammonium hydroxide. This is called ammonia liquor commonly. So this ammonia liquor is one of the byproducts formed during the destructive distillation of coal. It is mainly used in making of fertilizers like ammonium salts we call ammonium phosphate, ammonium sulfate, ammonium carbonate. Like this, many fertilizers are prepared from this ammonia liquor or ammonium hydroxide, as which it is also one of the products of destructive distillation of coal. Types of coal. How many types of coal are existing? We have seen in the earlier classes about formation of coal. What did we study there? When there is a dead organism buried under the layers of the earth because of high pressure and temperature created under the layers of the earth, those will be converted into coal. That process we called as carbonization. But that carbonization process is a very slow process. It takes years and years, nearly thousands of years it will take for conversion into coal. So the total process is converted into different steps. As geological processes apply pressure to dead biotic matter over time under suitable conditions, it is transformed successfully into different stages. Let us see those one by one. First one, first stage is called peat. It is considered to be a prescriptor of coal, that is youngest form of coal. It has industrial importance as a fuel in some regions. For example, Ireland and Finland. It is a it has many importance in the industrial industries in these areas. So we can say as a youngest form of coal. At the earliest days, first it will be peat will be formed. It contains carbon content less. Impurities will be more. Next stage it is called lignite. It is also referred to as brown coal. It is a lowest rank of coal and is used almost extensively as fuel for electric power generation. Yes, in the electric power generation in the thermal power plants, they use mostly this lignite as fuel. Next form of coal is bituminous. It is a dense material and it is dense mineral too, black but sometimes dark brown, often with well defined bonds of bright and dull material. It is used primarily as fuel in sorry, in steam electric power generation. If substantial quantities also used for heat and power appliance applications in manufacturing to make coke. Okay, this bituminous is majorly used as fuel in steam electric power generation. It is also used in heat and power applications in manufacturing and to make coke. Next, the fourth type of coal is anthracite. It is a highest rank of coal, means it contains much percentage of carbon. We can say simply the purest form of coal is anthracite. It is a harder, glossy and black coal which is used primarily for residential and commercial space heatings. So for heating purpose, even in residence and even commercial spaces also, they use this anthracite for heat production. Let us see here uses of coal. Coal burns in air to produce heat and carbon dioxide. So coal is used as fuel because it produces high amount of heat. As we told, coal has high calorific value. It can produce high amount of heat, so it is used as fuel. So this is the reaction occurs when coal is burnt. Coal reacts with oxygen, produces carbon dioxide gas. Coal was in the earlier days it was used as fuel in steam engines. In trains and steam engines they use this coal for movement. Most of the thermal power plants still use coal as fuel. Yes, in most of the thermal power plants for production of heat energy they are using coal as fuel. Coal is still being used as a kitchen fuel in some households, even dhabas and restaurants. Yes, even some areas they are using this coal as a fuel in the kitchen. Mostly in dhabas and restaurants, still they are using this coal for cooking purposes as fuel. Many useful products like coke, coal tar, and coal gas are made by processing coal by the technique called destructive distillation. Okay, they are the major uses of coal. Let us see now an activity which shows that when we heat high quality coal like anthracite, a gas evolves which can burn. Let us see here. The materials required for that are two boiling tubes, rubber corks, iron stands, two delivery tubes, jet tube, and even Bunsen burner. So first what we have to do, we have to take a spoon of powdered coal into the hot boiling tube or test tube, and we have to fix that to stand as shown here. See, in this coal is taken and it is fixed to the stand. Now close the test tube with the rubber cork and connect it to the another boiling tube which is partially filled with water and has fixed to another stand. See, another test tube is filled with some water and connected to some stand, fixed to stand. Now these two test tubes are connected with a delivery tube, E-shaped delivery tube. Okay, arrange a jet tube also to the another test tube which is containing water with the cork. Now to this both the test tubes are connected to the delivery tube, and to the another test tube which is containing water, a jet tube is also fixed. Now we have to heat this test tube containing coal. Strongly, we have to heat this strongly by using either Bunsen burner or spirit lamp. When it is heated, what happens? We observe that brownish black vapors evolved in the first boiling tube. So on heating coal, brown colored vapors are produced from the coal. So these vapors will pass through this delivery tube to the another boiling tube, that is test tube which is containing water. So on dissolving into water, these vapors are passed through the water in the second boiling tube. Then colorless bubbles evolved from the water. So after dissolving into water, the color will be vanished and colorless gas will be evolved out in the form of bubbles. So this will come out through this tube. Now at the jet tube, if we keep a burning splinter or any matchstick, that will burn with a bright flame. So what is happening here in this experiment? We are heating coal which is taken in the closed container. On heating this coal, some gases, coal gases are produced which can burn. That is proved in this test in this by this jet tube. Okay. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel Aims Today and visit our website aimstoday.in for latest updates and recorded videos.